Thank you very much. Can you hear me? Is this okay? Let's give another warm round of applause. That was very lukewarm one. And importantly, I think the minister, and we now know it's in the right hands. This ministry has stressed on education and employability. That's very critical in terms of it, and also in terms of skill development. Making skill development and vocation not a bad word as it is in the past, not a demeaning thing, but something very critical to our development. Just a few questions, Minister, before this thing. A couple of them. One, of course, is I just got a tweet asking, there's a whole lot of students from NEET who are going to take NEET as well as what we call QIT here in Delhi, asking for a postponement to September at least. What is your response to this particular request? They said 1.8 million people are hanging on to your words.
आप लेटर टू एडिटर को तो कभी आप छपाई देते हो ना, छपाई दीजिए. You publish that letter to editor, but your cover story is something else.
So you're not in any way getting involved in this?
Students are always anxious. All our senior principals are here, educationists are here. They face this problem every month. Every month there is an evaluation. Every month there is an examination. Students are coming to them. Madam, this is not done. I have not prepared. Please extend that. They are facing it every month. I am facing annually.
So you are saying no extension from what we can understand?
I think majority of the students are prepared to face that examination. Already they have appeared.
Right. The second thing is in terms of funding, where there has been part of the new education policy and a request or a statement that it should move from 3% to 6% of GDP. So far we are at around 3%. Is there a move by the Modi government, and have you asked for more funds for that, to meet that requirement?
I am thankful to Prime Minister Modi and our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharamanji. After a long period, they have crossed 1 lakh crore plus investment from Government of India side to implement this NEP. Lot of ambitious projects we are envisioning. Not only Government of India, the respective state governments are also spending in a big way, and lot of private institutions are also spending. Now, in our GDP calculation, we are not taking the spending of private institutions in our overall GDP spending. If we put together, the amount is every year increasing, but still I believe to have a desirable impact, we have to spend more. And lot of philanthropists, for the first time, I see, I can say with full responsibility, this year, on the occasion of Visitors Conference, Honorable President of India has invited some of the philanthropists to have a cup of tea with him. Who are they? Those who are spending. I bow my head to a IT sector lady, very modest. She doesn't want to even take her name, who she is. She donated 50 crores to her parent institution. That means new philanthropic spendings are coming also. Society and government, both of them has to spend on the capex, on the opex of the education sector, and government is committed to increase that, and we are doing that.
Now, the other issue was the setting up of a higher education commission, which was part of the NEP. How quickly do you envision that this would happen? When are you moving the bill to ensure that this is done speedily?
I am expecting, now we are all prepared with the document of Higher Education Commission Bill, HECI, Higher Education Commission of India, that we have already prepared. And very soon we are going to Cabinet, and I expect by next Parliament session, we will be able to put that in the Parliament.
Also, when you come to EdTech, you mentioned about the innovation that they're doing, but there are also some concerns. Some of them, the fact is that this have sprung up all across the country. Is there need for regulation, firstly? Secondly, what are the concerns that you have in terms of monopolization or unfair fees that could be being charged by them?
Raji, let me put two facts. We don't want to have any restrictive regulation. They all are creative people. Let them do do their innovations. But yes, we expect some adherence of moral guidelines. They should not be exploitative. That's our expectation. It's a society. We have to realize our affordability of our society. Looking into this reality, and now the EdTech beneficiary are very microscopic. And I strongly believe those who can pay from their own pocket about their children's education, they should pay. Government should spend quality education like a center of excellence institution from government budget for the poor students, and the parents, those who can afford, they should pay. And they should go for this edutech, no issue on that. And certain edutech are also giving free education to needy and underprivileged students. That's a welcoming step.
Now, finally, in terms of the Agnipath scheme, the government talks of imparting skills. Is the Skill Development Ministry outsourcing some of that work that you all are doing to the Agnipath scheme? How do you view it? What is the kind of support could you give this particular scheme?
Neeraj, why you are confused and use a term outsource? I am confused with your this kind of comprehension. This is very clear. And I think Colonel Puri has, when he mentioned that he compliment the Education Ministry and Skill Ministry's responsibility on this Agnipath scheme. We are very clear. Just now I was mentioning not only Agnipath. Now all prestigious institutions' principals are here. Companies are coming to them in the fourth semester, after fourth semester. They are coming to them in the last 2 semesters, develop this course for me, and I am hiring this ex-student, and I need this kind of quality on her or him. Please train him or her with your regular study. The management training cost is now given to student during his student, that is in a way scholarship for him or her. The on-job, on-studentship trainings, need-based training, focused training are the order of the day. In that way, in Agnipath scheme, what we have envisioned, when the boy will go to army to join a technical job, why not he or she, for the first time, lot of Agnivir will be from the women. Why he or she will not go there already trained through a ITI, through a polytechnic? Not only that, after joining Agnipath scheme and become an Agnivir, he or she can complete her graduation, he or she can complete her master degree during the training period with some flexible model with institution like IGNOU. These are the new path we are planning in the Agnipath scheme that will be aspirational. The student will be automatically, the class 10 student who is joining in the Agnipath scheme as a Agnivir, he will be given class 12 certificate so moto. Right. Because we are equating his 4 years of training with 11-12 course automatically. On the graduation level, if she or he wants with say IGNOU methodology, IGNOU process, he can take the degree. This flexibility there is already there in the NEP. We are experimenting that in the Agnipath scheme.